What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Damashi. Today's gonna be a quick one, guys, because while we didn't have a live stream this morning, we did get a little bit of news, but unfortunately it's not a lot of news because, let's face it, we're at the end of the anniversary celebration. Pretty much everything's gonna peter out over the next week, so basically from tomorrow up into the next Wednesday, don't expect a whole lot. Now, next Tuesday, we're expecting a little bit of hype. We have, basically, the celebration ends next Wednesday. So by that point, we should have all the information in for what's following it up. And what's following it up, we kind of expect to be, A, the vote on everything, all those units that won the vote. We probably expect those units to get their gotchas here shortly. So save some of your free Irish for that. B, a countdown to the anime, because the anime kicks off basically like, what, a month and change from today? So you'll probably see like a good 30-day countdown or whatever it is to the anime, and like it'd be like 32, 33 days or whatever it is. So you kind of expect like an anime countdown thing to be happening. There'll probably be some kind of interim thing. I know a lot of people have asked about collab reruns. It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. I think they're going to focus more on the upcoming anime, though realistically, if they were going to do a rerun, now would be the time, but I just don't foresee that. I don't think we're going to have enough time, but I've been wrong about that in the past, so who knows what happens. But for now, this week, Familia Wargame kicks off tonight, so make sure you're working on your teams. You can go back into the old Wargame and try out teams with friends and just see what's working. Though to be aware of that situation, that does not include the new units, so you do not know if those people are running those new units, which they probably will be, because those units are going to be disgusting for Wargame. That's the other thing to consider. If you guys haven't maxed out broken those newer units, it's a good time to consider, because you've got tons of star bonds up for grabs, tons of, if you want to whale, well, even that, if you want to go, like, spend all your gnome tickets and things like that, it's a good time to start planning, because I really think those two new units, Zard and Althea mostly, are going to be really awesome for Wargame. I'll drop a whole video tomorrow on I've been talking about it for a while, the tier list for your Jade Stone, or your Jade Stone, and all that stuff, so what you could drop to maybe get some free bonds and things like that, who you should pay attention to. Expect that in the morning tomorrow. Like I said, Familia Wargame kicks off tonight. Ultimate Training Wargame, that's, like the practice round, more or less, the one that doesn't give you Irish rewards, but it does give you a couple other pretty sweet rewards. It is worth doing. Plus, if you can get up to the higher levels, King, etc., you can see what people actually are running, and you can start planning your War Games teams for the later runs when things really get hard. So, we got that, and Crystal Rabbit Quest kicks off tomorrow. So, Hero Fallen Quest ends tonight, I believe, and then, or no, actually, I think the last one will run tomorrow, and then Crystal Rabbit Quest will kick off tomorrow at 10 p.m. So, tonight at around 11:30, we'll be in stream when it happens, but Familia Wargame will kick off. Now, I do not leak anything for whatever opponent we're in the fight for during Wargame, so don't come to the stream expecting leaks, but we will talk about Wargame strategy. We will be building teams for it, and we're still going to be working on EX2, because I haven't built a team yet that I think most people could beat it with, and I think a lot of people are still searching for that team. So I think I've got a good plan for what to do with that. We did do a team build last Sunday, and it was brutally, literally, and I can't make this up, we went to 69 rounds before we beat it. So, been getting a lot of heat for that in the last couple of videos comments, but it was a lot of fun, and unfortunately, it wasn't really what I would consider to be successful for most people. So we're still working on that. I'm hoping that I can get that down here, not tonight, maybe tomorrow night. So expect the AX2 video to be out here shortly. I know there's a lot of teams out there, but those are all like max limit break teams. Those are teams that are like really crazy, that like the vast majority of people playing the game free to play are not going to be able to build. So I'm really trying to focus on that free to play aspect so we can have that very shortly. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for all of this. I'll be back at you guys. We don't have a lot of news this week, and that's just because, like I said, we're at the end of the anniversary. So next Tuesday, we should have a lot of really hype information. We should get a lot of really cool stuff. So I hope to see you guys then. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Make sure you like this video if you are. enjoying the weekly news, and I will definitely catch you guys on the next one. If you do all that. Yeah, do all that. You gotta. It's mandatory, y'all.